This is Eric Postaple with Body Morph Pros. I'm here with NPC heavyweight competitor Matt Burzacott. Matt, we just had you on the podcast last week, so thanks for taking a few minutes out to do a quick interview with us. So weigh-ins are over. We made it.
Yep, made it right at 225 on the dot, so I'm good to go.
So squeezed into the heavyweight class?
Yeah, squeezed right in, didn't eat for a while, and got right in. So
so for those of you that live under a rock, Matt Burzacott took second at the USA's just, I don't know, five months ago. What month is it now? So about 5 months ago. So heavily favored here in the heavyweight class, at least in my mind. So I'm real anxious to see what you look like on stage. I'm looking at your forearm, and it looks like a road map sticking off the end of a ham bone. So I'm pretty excited to see what you look like here. But tell us a little bit about what you've been doing the last few days. I know with travel and everything filling up, give me a little bit of synopsis of what's been going on.
Well, let's see. We actually did do a high carb day on Sunday. Which everyone I know is going to be like, oh my God, that's totally backwards. You're supposed to be depleting Sunday, but
the Bible says.
Yes, yeah, right. So I did a high carb day Sunday. Went back to my normal. I didn't do anything drastic as far as depleting. Just went to my normal diet Monday, which is pretty low in carbs. Is like 150, I think. Monday, Tuesday, normal, and then flew out yesterday morning, 6:30 in the morning. Got here about 12:30. Started eating yesterday. Nothing crazy. Once again, just about 320 carbs, and 3 steak meals, 3 chicken meals, and then today I woke up. I was like 227. So I ate my breakfast, had a little bit of water, went back to bed, and tried to sleep as long as I could, and I did until about 12:15. And went and weighed in at 1, and I was right at 225, and then now I'm starting eating again. So probably eat, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably eat pretty late tonight.
Now you're a guy that knows his body pretty well. Do you play a lot with salt and water, or you just kind of ride it in?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I've done both. I mean, I've figured out for me in talking with John, I don't.
John Meadows.
John Meadows, yeah, sorry, John Meadows. I don't change salt at all. I mean, I've done that in the past, and doesn't help at all. It certainly doesn't help. And then for water, I figured out that I just need to keep it in. Like, I think, it feels, you're scared to kind of do that on your own, but when you have someone like John saying, I've always thought that's what I should do, is just drink normal.
And then he confirms it.
And I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, we're just going to keep all that in, and otherwise I just get, really flat. And so I can't cut water, but I know some people do.
Yeah, I've done both, and I think the best I've ever looked was when I just didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
I just was like, it's Saturday. This is what I do on Saturday.
Yeah, people always, get all pumped up for peak week or whatever, and it's like, you want to know what the big secret is? Get in shape, and then don't change shit.
Yeah, because, and we talked about it on the podcast, but for those that haven't listened, I've been following you on Facebook, and I mean, you looked ready to go. 7 weeks out, you looked great. The glutes were starting to feather in, and it just got better and better and better. So it's like, why change 70% of what you're doing to look 1% better? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, it makes no sense at all, and that's really what the big secret is. Everyone thinks they got to do all this crazy stuff, and the big secret is you got to get in shape. You got to get to the point where you have glutes in all the time, and you look awesome all the time.
I always tell people, if you're lean and you're lean enough, water won't be an issue.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the other thing too, when you're that lean, I think it is kind of really hard to mess up. I mean, you could do almost anything, and I think you'd still be okay.
Yeah, you could literally overeat and still be okay.
You'd be okay. Yeah, you'd be all right.
It's when you're really not lean enough that you're going to run it. And that's why I tell people all the time, and they look at me like I'm crazy. So it's nice that someone else believes the same thing.
Yeah. Well, me and you we're pretty smart, so
it's funny. I was just talking to Dan, and he does the same thing. He's not changing much. He's just going to ride in, and so he's kind of the same way. So you know Dan, right?
Oh yeah, I know Dan real well. Yep.
So obviously, the Nationals is another huge show. Let's talk a little bit about expectations. We talked a little bit on the show, but for the sake of the interview, let's talk expectations for the show.
Well, obviously, I want to win. I think I definitely have a chance to win. But, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not delusional at the same time. I know that there's going to be a lot of other really good guys. So, I mean, you see it all the time, guys that go and get second at USAs or whatever, and then they come back and do Nationals, or they come back and do USAs the next year, and they do worse. It's just... you know, it's all about the lineup and kind of what you look like at that day. I mean, sometimes, you know, the top 3, top 5 is splitting hairs, and, you know, I know there's going to be a few different people in this show that didn't do USAs, but at the same time, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, but, you know, I expect to win.
Yeah, we talked again. You know, we talked before, and you definitely look more 3D, and it's amazing that you did that in 5 months. But you definitely look more 3D, judging from the pictures, and obviously, you know, you've got a couple days here, but huge difference just from the USAs to now. Yeah. And it's like, if you'd have looked like you look now at the USAs, we probably wouldn't be competing at nationals.
I hope you're right. I mean, that's the other thing too, is I'm better. You know, I'm definitely better. So
agree 100%. And this isn't like one of those "this is the best I've ever looked" conversations. It's legitimately, you look completely different and better than you did at the USAs.
Yeah. So that's really the most important thing, is that I'm better, and then you kind of just have to see whatever happens. If someone beats me, I mean, that's cool. I mean,
although if you take second at this show, a little different than the USA.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But, you know, I still don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. I agree. I'd be the same way. I'd want to win.
No offense to anybody at all that got their pro card getting second at nationals last year or whatever, but I don't want to get second.
Yeah.
You know, but
it's funny because I'm also going to interview Chuck Williams. I don't know if you remember Chuck Williams. So he got second.
Yep, I saw him at weigh-in.
The conversation I had with him was he came off stage like jumping for joy. He's like, I'm a pro.
I did too. And then my roommate, who's there sleeping right there, I sat down and I was like, this feels weird. I'm a pro, but I don't really feel like it. And he goes, well, actually you're not. Yeah, actually you're not. I'm reading the boards and everyone's saying that they're not giving it to second. So then I went and asked Palumbo, and he said, yeah, they're not. And I was like,
well, 100% they are here.
Okay,
But as I laughed with Chuck because he came off, the same thing. He was super excited. One of the expert editors was like, "No, dude, they don't. No second place trophies here." And he's like, "What?" So, but he's actually back in the show. He looks pretty animated.
I've seen him. Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a really good show. So I'm pretty excited. But again, we want to give some shout outs to everyone that's helped you. Obviously, X2X.
Yeah. Obviously, all my sponsors, SciTech Nutrition. I mean, I wouldn't even be doing this show if it wasn't for them. And then X2X, of course, Liquid Sun Rays, and definitely my girlfriend Jen.
Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she couldn't.
Oh, that's right. You said she had school.
She couldn't come down. She can't miss her pharmacy rotations. But maybe if the call-outs go really good tomorrow, I might fly her try to find something Saturday morning or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, I don't want her to miss it. If I know I'm in the running, I might do that. But definitely thank her for. I mean, she's helped me a lot, man. She made my website for me. I mean, she's making, you know, those like videos and stuff. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't do any of that stuff. She's like kind of
social media sucks. It sucks to do social media. Like I'm gonna have to hire someone because I really don't want to do it.
Yeah, dude. It really is a lot of work. I mean, she just controls, you know. I mean, the stuff I say, I tell her what to say, but she'll put it up like on Facebook and stuff for me.
She deletes all the girl requests.
No, she doesn't. She accepts them, but she's helped me a ton with that, and you know, my training partner Marco, that definitely, I was telling you about that. I was working out with somebody. That's helped a ton, and then just the support I get at home from my buddy there, Tavish, and he's also my roommate, so.
That's the heavy snoring that we hear in the background.
Yeah. And but that's my small team.
Awesome, man. Well, we still on for dinner this weekend?
Yeah,
win, lose, or draw? Dinner?
Dinner, yeah. We're on, man. I've been looking. There's not a shortage of places to eat.
No, well, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Stuff. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere.
Steak, fish, burgers, everything. They got everything.
Cold Stone's right across the street.
Literally, I was by there's a Chipotle. That's what I hit when I ran into Dan. So
yeah, perfect.
All right, so we'll plan something for Saturday. But in the meantime, we got some business to do. So tomorrow, prejudging, 1 o'clock. Yeah. Go kick some ass, man.
All right, I will.
All right, so for Matt Burzacott, this is Eric Polsable with Body Morph Pros, repping our man here. Tomorrow, prejudging, we'll let you guys know how he looks. Thanks a lot for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Eric.